stop smoking. Once it starts warming up, it'll smooth out, and then it'll be go time.
Family business. Been doing this officially since 2004.
2003, yeah.
Three, but even well before that. Dad worked at CAT for quite a while on the experimental truck engine side and some of that stuff, and then went out on his own, and it went from the bed of a 95 GMC pickup to this. So
isn't that something?
Yeah. We last year we were at racing Onaway, Michigan, and we wanted to do our own deal because we'd always just been an engine builder but never really had control of the rest of the truck.
Yeah.
So we talking with Bill, and Bill goes, all right, well, I got a truck. He goes, let's do this. So it started from there, and it was a glider, had a sleeper on it, and it was copper color, and about the only thing original on it is the VIN tag.
I love that. I love that.
That and the headlights, I think.
I love that. Yeah, let's walk it. Let's walk it like DOT. Anything you want to just talk about, and we can just go around.
We'll start up here real quick, because then some of the other stuff will make more sense.
Yeah.
So right here, right now it's just set up with the single turbo. We do have a twin setup for it, but running on time constraints. But that'll be there for when we bring it to Louisville for the show next year. It'll have the twins back on it. Then we have our aftercooler here, a little radiator. We run an electric water pump because what we found with one of our race engines, we ran it for 2 years and it just started pushing water. We're like, we broke the head, something like that. And then Gary, the guy that drives it, he took the front structure off that engine and the water pump gear fell right into the front cover.
No.
So we're like, well, we got to get rid of that. So we did that, and we can walk around.
Yeah.
This right here, it's a 106 millimeter charger right there, and we'll be pulling it tonight here at the Casson show and everything. And we can go to the other side and see some more unique things. This is our battle scar on it. It won't be here for Louisville, but when we were at Onaway, we blew apart the aftercooler, and it's a good thing we had a hood because it'd have gone sky high otherwise.
Oh no.
So
that's a part of it, though, ain't it?
Yep.
Part of racing.
So, and then we have a quasi-dry sump oil system on this one. So we still have a sump pan down here, but then we do this because, again, getting rid of some of the stuff hanging down there where less issues, so we don't have gear breakage. Then we have a big transfer pump and our air shut off. And then that's actually a water, I call it an aftercooler coming from CAT, but a water to air jacketed water cooler to cool down the air coming into the turbo. Because we tried running it on away after we blew it apart, and we were hitting 350 degrees intake temp, just idling, just flat footing it. So, it's a requirement.
Oh wow!
And then kind of show inside here. So we took out the 389 dash, put a Corvette dash in it, 359 Corvette dash in it. Big reason is, well, two reasons. It looks cool, and the other reason is it gives us a little bit more leg room because Gary's not the shortest person. So, and everything there with it, everything's on switches, all controlled there. We have the main battery power here, and then just activate all the switches. Yeah, so, and then down over there is our launch control right behind the clutch. So that's how we go with that. And then fuel tank here on the other side is actually the water tank, 75-gallon water tank just for the aftercooler. That's all that cools.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta see that setup. That looks crazy. We gotta walk around.
And then we went with a different suspension than most everybody else does with the racing. Most everybody else does a new way, but we went with the Hendrickson Primax because it's actually a true 4-link to help. And coming from the drag racing world like Dad did and everything there, we know 4-link works better. So going with a true 4-link with it. Here's our hitch for tonight for the pole.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so here's our, this is just purely water for the aftercooler. So we can put ice in here, help cool the temps, because with drag racing, after a couple passes going around, you can't touch the tank. The tank is hot. So that is just purely water for that.
That's it.
Put ice in there.
Yeah, we'll put ice in there. And,
Down about 6 degrees.
yeah. So, and this thing is monitored to the gills, the engine is. We have, I mean, we're monitoring drive pressure, drive temperatures, everything on there. If it's something that we think is useful, we monitor it and data log it.
You know, so every truck driver already wants to know if they had to guess how much horsepower this is. I like that look that you give.
In that 4,000 or so range there.
4,000.
We're turning 4,000 RPM.
Yeah, we and with the ECM, which we can show you here in a second, we have the potential to turn, as long as there's fuel to it and the pistons stay inside of it, it'll keep turning RPM. So we've hit 5,000 with it, and this is a 17-liter engine, and turning 5,000 RPM with an inline 6 engine is it changes note. It actually kind of gets quiet. It's
really,
yeah. It's a weird sound. It's a real weird sound.
You know, and so at that much RPM, how much horsepower to the ground? Guess.
Not sure, because it's the big thing.
We haven't been able to keep it on the dyno.
Yeah,
it wants to,
every dyno wants to break.
yeah,
well,
dyno
and
wants to come off the dyno.
Yeah, we have our own chassis dyno and engine dyno back in Colorado, and even the previous trucks where we've tried to strap them to the chassis dyno, you may as well try to ride a bull. It'll be easier than trying to keep that thing down to the ground.
Oh my God, I would love just to be there, regardless. You know,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
And Gary, our driver over there, he was. I have a video of him in a green Kenworth that we built an engine for, and he's just rocking back and forth trying to. And he's like, I can't even let the clutch out safe enough to where we can actually try to load this thing up, and then you're just spinning the tires on it. You can't get enough down pressure. So
that's amazing. You know. What's this? I can take a step up here. You're okay with that?
Yeah. Come on up, bud. This is why we do this stuff, is to show it off.
Uh-oh.
So here's the brains of it, and like I was saying, we data log everything. We even monitor the shock travel as we go down the track. And then with the ECM in this whole setup we get from overseas, and then all this stuff is regular race car data monitoring. Like I said, we monitor the turbine temperatures, everything like that. And we have a very OCD programmer guy, so everything is labeled, so we know. So we'll go to have trace wires, and then this is actually what powers the injectors for CAT ECM, because Cummins and Detroit both run off 12 volt, but CAT is about 120 volts, so you have to have these drivers to boost the voltage coming in there. So that's why what this is. And then this is the actual ECM itself, and then here's our dash. So we display everything here, and we got our secret switches, so nobody knows exactly what everything is.
Yeah, we're not gonna give up all the secrets
No.
today.
But yeah, so this is the inside of it, and it's gonna be, when it gets to the Louisville show, it's gonna be vastly different. It's gonna spend the winter with Billy, getting the interior all done and everything like that, and then it'll come to us and we'll do some more engine work on it and be ready to go racing there Memorial Day weekend there in Onaway, Michigan for the first race of the season.
No, I appreciate it.
And our goal is to go, as long as the border opens, our goal is to go to Canada and take their trophy from them and bring it back to the States.
Hey!
Because it's not on here yet, but the truck number is 1776. So we're coming to get it.
I love it. That's great. This being a race truck, it's a little bit different than a normal truck. What's the process when turning it on?
We have to prime the engine with oil before we start it, get it all lubed, and then we start it and have to let it warm up, get the cylinders firing right. They're not all firing at this point even. They're just starting. So it takes probably 5-10 minutes for it to warm up, get the cylinder temps up where they need to be, so it'd be ready to roll.
So tell me, sir.
Yes, sir.
How the heck did you sign up for racing trucks?
I've been trucking for 25 years, owned and operated my own trucks, and kind of known to been a little crazy driving them, so here I am.
There it is.
We're trying to warm it up, wake the injectors up so it'll stop smoking. Once it starts warming up, it'll smooth out, and then it'll be go time.
So flat putting it there, 156 pounds of boost with no load. We'll see what it does tonight.
Yeah. I think you guys might be okay.
Well, he was given instructions, either win or send it to the moon, so
There it is.